In the annals of automotive history, few machines command the reverence of the McLaren F1. It wasn't just fast, it was a paradigm shift, a testament to what was possible when engineering innovation met an uncompromising vision. For over 16 years, this legendary hypercar maintained an almost mythical status, conceptually unbeaten not just by its peers, but by an entire generation of supercars. Its dominance wasn't measured solely in track times or top speeds, but in its singular design philosophy and the sheer audacity of its engineering. At the heart of the McLaren F1's genesis was the brilliant mind of Gordon Murray, a man whose engineering philosophy championed purity, lightness, and an unparalleled driver connection. His vision was not to create merely a fast car, but the ultimate driving machine, conceived without compromise. It was a blank canvas approach, free from market research, corporate mandates, or the limitations of existing production lines. This singular focus would define every component and decision, forging a legend. What made the F1 truly distinct was its clean sheet design philosophy. Murray wasn't adapting a race car for the road, nor was he merely upgrading an existing supercar platform. He started from scratch, with the sole objective of optimizing every aspect for the driver and the driving experience. This meant rejecting common automotive trends, eschewing creature comforts, and even ignoring potential direct competitors because, in Murray's mind, there were none. The result was an entirely new breed of machine, focused purely on performance and engagement. The F1's design principles were radical for its time. They prioritized a lightweight construction, an incredibly powerful naturally aspirated engine, and a chassis designed for optimal balance and feel. This meant no power steering, no anti-lock brakes, ABS, and no traction control, TCS, features commonplace in even lesser performance cars. The philosophy was simple: give the driver ultimate control and feedback, making the experience pure and unadulterated. Every choice reinforced this commitment to engineering purity and driver skill. Murray insisted on a naturally aspirated engine, believing it offered superior throttle response and a purer driving feel than forced induction alternatives. BMW Motorsport stepped up, developing the bespoke S70/2 6.1-liter V12. This engine was a masterpiece of engineering, lightweight yet incredibly potent, producing approximately 627 horsepower. It became the F1's roaring heart, providing immense, linear power delivery without the complex lag or temperamental nature of turbochargers, perfectly aligning with Murray's vision of uncompromised driver connection. The S70/2 engine delivered an astonishing power-to-weight ratio, a figure that remained largely unchallenged for years. With 627 horsepower propelling a mere 1138 kilograms, the F1 offered acceleration and sustained high-speed performance that was simply unparalleled. This wasn't achieved through brute force alone, but through an obsessive focus on lightweight construction combined with the potent, naturally aspirated V12. This harmonious balance of power and lightness was a cornerstone of its dominance. One of the most iconic and distinct engineering decisions was the use of real gold foil to line the engine bay. Gold, being an excellent reflector of heat, was chosen to dissipate the extreme temperatures generated by the powerful V12 engine. This wasn't merely a luxurious quirk, it was a testament to the no-compromise engineering philosophy. Every ounce of performance and reliability was extracted, even if it meant using an expensive precious metal for a functional purpose, underscoring the F1's extreme bespoke nature. The F1 was the first production road car to feature a full carbon fiber monocoque chassis. This revolutionary material choice provided immense structural rigidity while keeping weight to an absolute minimum, a critical factor in achieving its legendary power-to-weight ratio. Developing this chassis required pioneering techniques and significant investment, pushing the boundaries of what was considered feasible for road car manufacturing. This advanced composite structure was fundamental to its exceptional handling and safety. Beyond carbon fiber and gold, the F1 liberally employed a host of other exotic and lightweight materials throughout its construction. Titanium was used for connecting rods, bolts, and the exhaust system. Magnesium found its way into engine components and wheel castings. Even Kevlar and aerospace-grade aluminum were strategically incorporated. This meticulous selection of materials was not just about reducing mass, it was about optimizing every component for strength, durability, and performance, ensuring no compromise was made in the pursuit of automotive excellence. Perhaps the most iconic visual signature of the F1, the central driving position, was another stroke of Gordon Murray's genius. It placed the driver squarely in the middle of the car, offering unparalleled visibility and a perfect sense of balance and control, akin to a single-seater race car. Flanked by two passenger seats slightly behind, it further reinforced the car's focus, the driver. This radical layout wasn't just aesthetic, it was a deliberate engineering decision to enhance the driving experience and provide ultimate engagement. In an era where active aerodynamics were beginning to gain traction, the F1 adopted a largely passive approach. Its sleek, sculpted body relied on intelligent design to manage airflow, incorporating subtle diffusers and an underbody ground effect system. While early prototypes included a fan-assisted ground effect system, the production car perfected passive airflow management. This decision avoided the complexity and potential failure points of active systems, adhering once again to the philosophy of purity and mechanical simplicity. In a world increasingly reliant on electronic aids, the McLaren F1 stood as a defiant anomaly. It famously omitted anti-lock brakes, ABS, traction control, TCS, and even power steering. This wasn't an oversight, it was a conscious decision to ensure an unadulterated connection between the driver and the machine. Every input, every nuance of the road, was communicated directly. It demanded skill and respect, rewarding the talented driver with an unmatched, visceral experience, but offering no electronic safety net. The raw performance figures cemented the F1's legendary status. In 1998, a modified XP5 prototype achieved a staggering 240.1 miles per hour, 386.4 kilometers per hour, claiming the title of the world's fastest production car, a record it held for an incredible 7 years, and for naturally aspirated vehicles, its outright dominance lasted far longer. This wasn't merely a number, it was a testament to the synergy of lightweight design and immense power, proving that engineering purity could translate into groundbreaking, world-beating speed. When compared to its contemporaries, the F1 didn't just stand out, it redefined the playing field. While others relied on forced induction, heavier constructions, and an increasing array of electronic aids, the F1 championed a naturally aspirated V12, pioneered carbon fiber, and stripped away digital intervention. This wasn't a car competing on equal terms, it was a design philosophy fundamentally different from anything else. This distinct approach is precisely why it stayed ahead, forging its own category rather than battling rivals. Its enduring dominance wasn't solely about top speed. It was about the complete package, the purity of its engineering, the uncompromising focus on the driver, and the sheer audacity of its design. It offered a driving experience that was unfiltered, challenging, and profoundly rewarding. This meant that while other cars might eventually surpass its peak speed, none could match the holistic, visceral connection that the F1 provided, defining a new standard for hypercar engagement and leaving an indelible mark on automotive enthusiasts. Such uncompromising design and bespoke engineering came at a significant cost, making the F1 one of the most expensive production cars of its time. Only 106 examples were ever built, including prototypes and race versions, ensuring its exclusivity and cementing its status as a collector's item. This scarcity further contributed to its legendary aura, as only a select few could ever experience the pinnacle of automotive engineering that Gordon Murray and McLaren had so meticulously crafted for the road. The McLaren F1's influence reverberates through the automotive world even today. Its pioneering use of carbon fiber, its obsessive pursuit of lightweighting, and its driver-centric philosophy set a benchmark for all subsequent hypercars. While modern machines boast even greater horsepower and advanced electronics, many still strive to recapture the F1's sense of purity and direct driver engagement. It showed that true innovation isn't just about faster numbers, but about a holistic vision that pushes boundaries and redefines expectations. The McLaren F1 wasn't just a car, it was a philosophy on wheels, a defiant statement against compromise and convention. Its 16 years of conceptual dominance speak not just to its incredible performance, but to the timelessness of its engineering and design principles. It stands as a monumental achievement, a machine born from a singular vision that transcended mere transportation to become a pure expression of automotive art. The F1 remains, to this day, an unbeaten legend, a testament to what happens when genius is given free rein.